I'll show you what I normally do to test the driver on a physical device, because a lot of times we make a new driver and then somebody asks us like, hey, we're willing to try it out for you, but what do you want me to do? So to start with, I normally go to devices and you can add here your new device, of course, with the new driver. So when you will do add, for example, in this case, Calyx, and you search for it, you see the axles and the EXA. You select the operating system, you give it a host name, and for the FQDN, you give it the IP or the DNS name, how you connect to it. Based if it's Telnet or SSH, you add it and you save it. Then what I would like to know, and I will test it here from my MikroTik, when I click on it, I would like to do some basic things like test if the reachability works. So that's, in this case, it's going to check if SSH is open. Well, it is. With the logging test, we're using Netmiko just to get the prompt to see like, hey, do we get the prompt? Can we log in? That works too. So those is like basic reachability and authentication. Then the next thing I would like to know is if you go to templates here, if there is no template for your driver yet, what you can do is you can click on add. You select here again your operating system, for example, in my case, MikroTik, and you can go to live template tester and you can fill in here an example device, for example. And then you can select raw output and test. It gives an error in this case because it's expecting actually a TextFSM template, which is not here yet. So what we're going to do, it will accept any template. Um, so we're going to do it a little bit different. We're going to go to the Cisco one, and we take a simple one like the clock. The template will not work, but it doesn't matter. It's just to test the actual output of the device. So we click here on Live Template Tester. And what we'll do here is we'll type MikroTik and another command you would normally type here to test connectivity. Well, let's do the question mark. That normally always works. Let's search for the MikroTik. And then you have here a checkbox that says raw output. And then you get the CLI back, or like literally what the CLI returns. So if I now do test now, it's going to log in. Yeah, and it returns expected command name lime column, meaning that this command doesn't mean anything. Um, I don't know out of my head actually a command for MikroTik. That's a bit bad. So let me actually open one. Router OS. Let's take this one, IP print. So we open it, go back to template tester. So you do this for your driver, right? So you select here the new driver, you select a command from the terminal you know and that works. Don't worry about the template, can be anything for now. You do the raw output again, you select the IP, you do test, and you get a raw output back. So then now we know the driver works, communication works, and we get data back. So actually the driver is now successfully tested. If you would like to see how it does work with a TextFSM template, then you can uncheck it. But yeah, then you have to write your own template. So that's not really important for the driver testing. For the driver testing, what is important does the reachability work? Does login work? And when we go here to the template tester, does the raw output work? Like, do we get a response back from the device, which we can read? That's all we need. Thank you.